Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by and checking out my channel. If you're returning, thank you for your continued support, your likes, your subscribes, you guys. I appreciate it. New, returning, I appreciate it all. So I'm going through the houses this time when we're doing these readings, and we are doing the house for Libra, which is the 7th house, the house of profound relationships, intimacy, and romantic partnerships. Some of the other things is marriages, business, domestic relations of all kinds, unknown and known enemies, and attraction qualities we admire from our partners. So this is the 7th house. Everybody has a 7th house. You can always check and see what's in your 7th house. I've been posting a chart link so you guys can get your chart at Cafe Astrology if that's something that interests you. If not, it's completely up to you. I do suggest getting your chart, looking at it, because a lot of these are planetary energies, and these are the collective energies that a lot of people are feeling, whether known or unknown. They may not be aware this is affecting them. So I do think it's important to check our what's going on in our charts, because I think it does affect us. So let's go ahead and start with Libra. I am going to start with the little prayer here. I'm not doing the little pre-video. I am going to angle the camera down here, you guys. Okay. And then we're going to get started with your reading. Let's take a couple deep breaths, Libra. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance, protection, and unconditional love. I'm grateful for all known and unknown, seen and unseen. Divine energy guiding, allowing, and protecting us as we receive these messages with an open heart and mind. I pray these messages of healing and protection reach those who need them and those who will fully embrace and express their own divine energy for the highest and most loving good. As we walk on the path of love, healing, and redemption, may your healing light touch, transmute and taint all darkness with understanding, compassion, and faith in the holy light of love. Amen. And thank you, Spirit. Okay, guys. Okay, all right, Libra, let's get started with your reading. We are going to go ahead and be starting with a crystal mandala card. And we got discernment. This is heart chakra. I feel that with the green, discernment, and we will read that, you guys. So let's go ahead and put the discernment up there. And then we're going to go ahead and get one of these sacred destinies to go alongside of it. Actually, we're going to put this one up here. For Libra. All right, there we go. Thriving. Nice. On the bottom, power. Feeling like you could have been recently here taking your power back by being more discerning with your energy, maybe your time, maybe words, whatever it is, Libra. I feel like you've been being very mindful about, oh, time to move on. Flow with the river, see where it takes you. And see with your heart. Who was it that just had this? Virgo just had this, you guys. And the message for that card is really like, no matter what you're seeing around you, remember that still to go for what is in your heart, not to let what you're seeing pull you off course, take you away from something that you truly, truly want in your heart. Okay, so that's probably what this discernment is most likely talking about. That could be something you're already practicing and doing in your life, Libra, so that you can thrive and do what your heart wants. And the time to move on, this could be from something that just from trying to control things, for one. Flow with the river, see where it takes you. So there could have been something here you were trying to kind of stay in control of, or maybe be too discerning over. That's another message I'm getting. But it's just saying, kind of let it go and go with the flow and see what happens. Let's see what the Elemental Oracle gets you. Wow, we got 2, you guys. Adventure South. And we will read these, you guys. Oh, okay, so way back when I first got this deck, this is like this is like you're almost, this is what I get from this. The red umbrella is protection. So there's something here you're getting ready to walk into or walk towards, Libra, that is not, it's like you can feel it, you can feel the vibration of it, you can feel the anticipation of it, but it feels a little, it can feel a little scary, maybe even give you a little anxiety. And that's, this red umbrella in all decks always represents to me protection. And so the red also is like passion. It can be aggression, but it's like moving towards something you're really passionate about, but could be very leery about. Could be feeling kind of like you're just on one side of it and not quite through to the other side yet of this new adventure or this new endeavor is what I'm getting. And then we got, wow, expansion to the north. Nice. Adventure South, expansion north. And it's 1 and 2. I almost feel like these should be switched. Okay. Alright, we are going to go ahead and read these, and then I'm going to get you guys a few tarot and a few words. We're going to read this crystal mandala. Actually, we're going to read that one last. I'm going to read these others first. We're going to read that thriving. I'm just going to read the short version, you guys. The Sacred Landscape wants you to know, if you draw this card, you are a survivor. Not only do you survive, but you use situations that others might find challenging to thrive. You expand when others shrink. This may be the time to adapt to your circumstances rather than be overcome by them. You have a remarkable ability to step beyond any challenge. You are strong. Others may find shelter in your energy, and right now that's okay. Through giving to others, you are in turn nourished. This card may be urging you to step into the primordial, powerful, wild part of yourself. Doing this will increase your vitality and contribute to your overall well-being. Okay, nice. All right, so Libra, what I am getting with this umbrella is this is your protection, and others may even come to you to not only be protected, but to thrive, to kind of as a leader. I'm feeling that leader energy. But this is the obstacle. This is overcoming an obstacle here. For something new here to happen or move somewhere new. I'm going to go ahead and read that north and that south. Interesting. Expansion and adventure. Something expanding, some kind of maybe like overly discernment or overly cautious energy leaving right now, because there's, or being asked to be left right now because there, it's time to kind of venture out and kind of take that, I don't want to say risk, but yeah, take that adventure, that risk, knowing that you're protected. And even if things don't turn out like easy, or things ain't easy, you find a way to adapt and overcome. And there's this strong protection and determination and passion for moving forward, even through obstacles, to get to something new, a new energy. This could be a new place, new anything, you guys. So let's go ahead and read that. Be guided, but do your research. Focus and honesty is needed to overcome obstacles. Yes, this is some kind of obstacle to expand or grow something or advance onto something new. And what's happening here is it's feeling really far away. It's feeling like you might not reach this goal or something like that, Libra, but it's right. The things that you need to do to overcome the obstacle is to focus and be honest. It is needed to overcome these obstacles. You know your true north. So be brave about the next steps. And that's this protection too. It's like, this looks really intimidating and scary, like stepping into this, it looks like a spacecraft of some sort, but it's stepping into like a portal or a whole new place. And it's like, oh, and it feels kind of like, oh, it's just me going through here, but I know it's there for me, and it feels like far away. But in order to make it happen, you need to stay focused on getting through whatever obstacle is standing in your way, because you can feel something just on the other side of this obstacle, just on the other side of honesty, just on the other side of focus. This discernment can be a multitude of things, but I am feeling like it's like, be mindful about, I was feeling about like what you're not letting things distract you, where you're focusing your energy, your time, trying not to control too much here, except for, and this is why this thriving card's here. It's like you thrive with these challenges, because I don't even want to call it obstacles in this reading, because it feels more like challenges that help you grow and move on from old energy. We may have a number of purposes in life, not just a single one. It is time for a true adventure. I love that. Now let's go to this south, and it says take a risk. This is what I was feeling. Take a risk, but an educated one. So be discerning. You know, there's something here asking you to kind of move in a direction that could feel like scary or intimidating or even give you anxiety. But it's saying to go ahead and move through this. You do good with whoever this reading's for. You do good with this kind of challenge or this risk, and it actually helps you grow in some way or another. And you may realize that, Libra. It says, do or see something you haven't before, as experiencing something new will help you clear your mind and give wonder to your heart. Look carefully at your plan. Something may be amiss. The situation may have a happy medium. It is not all or nothing. And that could be this controlling energy I was getting to. It's like trying to make it all or nothing, when it's just saying go with the flow. There might be a couple things here that are being addressed, worked on, focused on, and that's okay. I feel like that's part of whatever this is. It's like, it's not like all in or all out. It's kind of like part of the plan or something needs looked at. This could be like, how much you're focusing. It feels like there could be two things specifically you're working on right now, and it's being very not controlling of neither one or the other, but knowing that these things are part of your growth and you moving forward, but being also discerning about how much you're trying to control right now, and just walking forward, not trying to control what you're walking into, if that makes sense, but not trying to control what you're walking into, but just the fact that you're walking into it, just the fact that you're embracing something that you're passionate about. You might even have a little fear. A lot of times when we get these fears, it's because we're on the brink of moving into different energy, and it's just, sometimes we don't like change, but we need it. We need change. We need shift. So that is what I'm getting so far with your guys' reading. Let's go ahead and get few tarot here. Oh, this is one of the special cards in this deck. This is multi-dimensional work or energy here that's happening. It's like you're working on multiple things, probably an earthly mission and some other kind of heavenly mission or like soul mission, you know? This feels like forever. Like this feels like you've been working on this for a very long time. Let's see here. Now let's do this one. And we got that Knight of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. And on the bottom is the Ten of Wands and the, yeah, so not trying to do it all, but just kind of take step by step. This feels like very passionate spiritual energy that you're working with right now, Libra. We got Mars here. We got a lot coming from all directions, all kinds of stuff. And like spiritually getting a lot of energy, a lot of energy. I'm feeling a lot of energy helping to move, push you forward. You could be feeling a little apprehensive about this. This could be, there's also here this, I'm gonna go ahead and read. I really want to read this special card that's with this deck, because this is one of the special cards that's in this Quantum Tarot, you guys, and I honestly have not gotten this one before, so let's just look. The Universe. I love that. The universe was created about 15 billion years ago in a huge explosion known as the Big Bang. The four fundamental forces and all particles and matter were created in the first few moments after the bang. But it took millions of years for galaxies and stars to form. The universe is still expanding. There is expansion here. There is something expanding in your life, and it may feel like it's taken a very, very long time, but this is like, because there's other things going on in another realm, in another dimension, in another level of reality is what I'm feeling. There's like multiple tasks or missions going on here. Wow, this is big. The universe is still expanding, pushed on by the distant aftershock of its moment of creation. The universe card is like the world card, only it asks us to expand our awareness still further. So further than just an end of a cycle, further than just the beginning of a new cycle. This is like soul expansion, big expansion, and possibly the expansion of many things coming together and evolving and going through this. This feels like collective energy going through like a whole portal of energy, and we are in the Lionsgate portal here. We are in that energy right now, and there's a lot of opportunity here, you guys, to move on completely from old energies and things that just aren't helping to grow you, nurture you, expand you, or others. It says it requires a paradigm shift in our thinking, a realization that the reality we perceive is but a tiny component of all that is. That's what I was feeling at the beginning. It's like what you see when I said that this card came up for Virgo. It was like kind of not believing what you're seeing with your eyes. That's what I titled that video. It's like, don't listen to what your eyes are saying, listen to what your heart is feeling. There's something here much bigger going on. Something much bigger going on. And it's time to stop maybe trying to control it, let things happen, but be discerning about where you're putting your energy and time right now, because you could be wanting to control something or wanting to do something more for something or less for something. We do got the Knight of Wands here in the center, and this is telling me there could be something you really want to do, want to kind of make happen, but may not be thinking in that big picture kind of way. Like there's something here maybe you should just kind of be resourceful with, and I feel like it's your time and your energy, and kind of nurture yourself right now with this Pentacles here. And I think this is the Queen of Pentacles, this, or it could be the King. Let me just double check. I am this is a relatively new deck. Well, I've had it for a while. I just haven't used it a lot. But yeah, it's definitely... Let me look. Okay. Yeah, this is like, you may be tempted to take care of something else or do something else right now. Maybe try to control a situation or something, or jump in and really start being active in something, and it's saying not to do that. That's what I'm getting. It's saying to take care of you right now. And there's something more going on behind the scenes that you don't have control over, but actually, here's the weird way energy is. It's like, the more we pull our energy away from something, the more it has, it can go with its own energy and put itself kind of on its path together. It's like, this is really hard to explain. It feels like any kind of interference could slow down a process that's already trying to happen in the bigger picture. That's what I'm feeling. So that's what I'm getting in it, and I feel like it's really like you trying to take on or do too much that's not even yours to do. Like, maybe you're trying to do somebody else's work. Maybe you're trying to control a situation or make something come together or happen. But you've been doing this a very, very long time. This could be something like, but this feels like soul stuff, like every time around, or every time you've, if you believe in reincarnated, or every time your energies, and that can happen through our DNA and our lineage too, and we can feel that. We can feel like our ancestors have been working on this forever, like this certain mission or this certain thing, and maybe it's not, maybe it's asking you to not do that right now, to release that burden and let kind of the universe kind of work the way it needs to work without, because there's something here that you thrive on, and it could be jumping in there and doing something, or working on something, or standing up for something, or fighting a battle that's like really bigger than yourself, but at the same time it's saying be resourceful with your energy and your time. Nurture yourself right now, and what's closest and nearest and dearest to you. There's something here trying to grow. All you need to do is get through the obstacle of determining what is really, what is the word I'm looking for? Okay. There's something you need to stop trying to. It doesn't mean you aren't part of it. That's the weird part, because it feels like multi-layered. It just means you need to move on from trying to, like, there's something else happening that's just out of your control right now, Libra. But there is something calling you forward, and you know you need to take a step away or into a different energy in order for something to thrive or grow in like another realm, really, is what it's feeling like. It's like what you can't see, the places you can't see. And then we got profundity. Truth is stranger than fiction. Something very interesting happening here. Depth of knowledge, having great insight, wisdom beyond intellect. This is that knowing. This is that feeling. This is having a feeling that there's something you need to move into or move away from or stop controlling and move on from, and nurture. That's bigger, part of a bigger picture. It's like, and like I said, this could be, you're feeling multiple, like multiple tower moments, multiple shifts and changes in your, but the way you're looking at this is like, might be like too focused on one thing instead of like the big picture. Your perception of what's going on right now could be small in comparison to what's actually happening, if that makes sense. There's something huge happening here. This adventure, this is huge. She's just seeing this. She is not seeing that it is attached to this whole bigger picture, this whole bigger craft that is flying through the universe and space. She's just simply going through a tunnel. She's going into a tunnel. She's following, she's being guided by something only she can see. But yet, if you step back, you see the whole picture, and there's a whole nother energy working behind that thing that she's walking towards. Like there's something else going on here. Bigger, much, much bigger. And it's really, this is also giving me like that lighthouse energy too. This is like a beacon of light sending out to the universe. And she's in the middle of a boat, in the middle of the water by herself. And it's like she's called for help. She's called for, she's sending out a message that she is ready to move on or ready to move forward. And this ship shows up. This is the story I'm getting. And it's kind of scary because it's like, whoa, my prayer was heard, or I'm being answered. And she's grabbing her umbrella to go forward. She can't see the bigger picture, but she knows something's shown up now right in front of her for her to, she's being called or beckoned towards it. I just don't think there's a bigger picture here yet, but something definitely bigger happening that you may not even see. This is very strange. Something's showing up or coming into your vision, coming into your life for you to move towards, or has. And it's time to move on from something that you have been doing, because there's some kind of other thing needing worked on right now. This is what I'm getting. We got chance. Spin the wheel of fortune. This is taking that risk. You may be really thinking, this is too risky. This is too scary. This feels like I got to be super discerning. I got to be super careful. I got to be super like, but Spirit's kind of coming in. What I'm feeling is just kind of saying, take that chance to move forward, because there's more going on than what you can see here. Something much bigger. And then we got depth. Truth lies at the bottom of the well. Like you aren't going to see a truth or a bigger picture until you take this step forward. That's what I'm getting, Libra. Until you take this step forward and you take this leap or this chance or this risk, there's something very truthful here and something very real that's unbelievable. And it doesn't feel bad at all. It just feels, it says having interest and complexity beyond the obvious surface level. Yeah, it's like you're seeing something. There's something here you're just looking at, just like the tiny next step you need to take. But like this next step you take is moving you into something completely unseen, like unbelievable. Like you don't see it. You don't see that that's part of this, that's part of this move, or that's part of this choice, or this discernment. Wow, this is big. Okay, let's go ahead and get a Kali card, you guys. Oh, okay. We got this one. You have more power to evoke a positive shift in your circumstances than you realize. If anything required for success is lacking, the Divine Mother shall provide it. You are crossing a crucial spiritual threshold. Stay focused. Let distractions fall away and continue to commit yourself to what matters most to your heart. A more beautiful experience awaits you. That's what I'm getting from your guys' reading. There's something here you're almost putting a lot of energy into that could be almost a distraction or just something you're doing instead of what your heart truly wants to be doing. This is such an interesting message. It's like you may think it's like weird. It's like I'm just sitting here and hoping for the answers to come to me, and like there's like, and then like, oh, this shows up, and it's like, what? Okay, so, but there's something here you get to do by releasing some kind of control, that you actually, there could be even a feeling of like having this control does help you like feel like strong, or like you got things under control. But I feel like you're really being asked here to kind of see a bigger picture and release control over what you want it to look like. It looks like something different. It is something different. It's something different than what you see it as, or something. There's something much bigger happening here. This is a really big reading, Libra. I almost just want to keep pulling some cards on this. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm going to pull a few more. Okay. Discernment. Don't make any moves right now, Libra, that are huge, aggressive, powerful, or power plays. I feel like you need to just kind of try to see the bigger picture here. And even if it doesn't look great, embrace it. Embrace the changes or the shifts that are happening right now, because there's something much bigger happening here. What is this? Okay. Yeah, we got the sun. Something much bigger happening here. But something's not clear, or something is not being seen clearly. It's some kind of happiness or some kind of bigger mission, or another, like, next thing, like a next thing to work on, or a next thing to do. It's right around the bend, right at this threshold, and it's spiritual work. Wow, and the Fool. Spiritual work, taking a leap forward, a new beginning, transformation, trusting yourself, trusting you're taking the right steps, and that you are protected, and you are moving into a place that is, it's there for you. There's something here either coming in or has come in for you. And it's going to help release confusion. It's going to make something very clear. You're going to see something very clearly. And the Seven of Swords is at the bottom. This could be something like something that's around you, confusing you. Maybe there could be even like behaviors or something. And it could be control being one of them. Or it's just, or somebody around you, or something that's, it's, that Seven of Swords, it's like sabotaging you, or maybe trying, this is a weird message. It's unclear that this new beginning here, or this new thing that's showing up, is actually there to, this could actually be, is it to confuse you, or is it to, that's the thing, is this, it's attached to something bigger. It could be there, showing up. What is this showing up? The King of Swords reversed. And the 9. Hermit. Uranus. Uranus is in Taurus. It's very interesting. And that 7 of, yeah, something here you could be trying to, I don't even know if it's like trying to control, or you're just trying to see it clearly. And you have to like kind of step away from it, or stop trying to like make it look a certain way that you want it to look, in order to see the big picture. Now, whether this big picture is, I think it's definitely going to clear things up for you, Libra. And it's definitely part of a bigger picture. Like there's something bigger happening here. It does feel kind of like hunkering down in like kind of a storm here, and not trying to control the storm, or trying to control the, but still taking the steps forward, even if it feels scary. That's what I'm feeling. Like, even if it feels scary, it's going to lead you to truth, and it's going to lead you to focusing on where your heart's leading you, not what your eyes are seeing. Like, your eyes can be seeing something that looks maybe scary, or it looks like, no, this can't be happening, or something like that. Like, this is kind of unbelievable is what I'm getting. It almost feels like a something being answered or showing up for you that you asked for. And then when it finally shows up, it's like, hey, time to now move on from this. So maybe it's something really good, like you had asked for or wanted in your life to show up. And here it is. And it's like, now's your chance to release these burdens, to move on. Be resourceful, though. Take care of yourself and be discerning about what you're doing with your money, your time, your energy. I am getting that. Truth is stranger than fiction. Depth is something you know, though. It's something you know is there to kind of lead you through or away from something you're currently focused on. Almost like a distraction, it feels like, but at the same time, it's like, it could be both. I don't know. It depends on where you're at with this reading. It could be a distraction trying to pull you away from something you're working on that you really feel in your heart is right. But I think that's why you got to be honest with yourself. That's why honesty came in. Honesty and focus are the key. So that Cali card, you have more power to evoke a positive shift in your circumstances than you realize. If anything required for success is lacking, the Divine Mother shall provide it. You are crossing a crucial spiritual threshold. Stay focused, let distractions fall away, and continue to commit yourself to what matters most to your heart. A more beautiful experience awaits. And there was, I think it was it this one? Was about honesty and focus. Be guided, but do your research. Focus and honesty is needed to overcome obstacles. Yes, there's something here you need to focus on and be honest with yourself about to make this not feel like an obstacle. Like, this is something I feel like you were already asking for, looking for, and now it's there. And maybe you aren't being honest with yourself, saying, oh, I did ask for this, or yes, I did want this. That's what it's feeling like. Like, oh, this is interesting. I'm going to go ahead and read this discernment card now, you guys. This card. And I was getting that heart chakra. There's something here very, very important you feel in your heart, but you need to be honest with yourself if that's like, if you're being honest with yourself, like even in your heart, matters of the heart, and move towards what it is that's calling you forward with, it's almost like unbelievable or it's almost like, this feels like it's giving me anxiety, like doing this reading, because it feels like something's showing up that's strange and yet showing you something very honest and true, but it's like only seeing one part of it, not the whole picture. It's very interesting. This is big picture stuff, you guys. Let's read this discernment. We bring you the blessing. Oh, no, hold on. Wrong one. Here we go. We bring you the blessing of discernment. There is an expression that all that glitters is not gold. Yes, like you could even be being led into, like, you could be like thinking like this is a good deal or something like that, or I'm going to take this challenge on. Could be a new job, could be a new relationship. This could be, and it's like, it might look really good, but there's something here that's saying, I feel like there's something here that you're not seeing the whole picture. Like, wow, this is very interesting. And the appearance can be, here we go. It may, all that glitters is not gold, and that appearances can deceive. This does not mean you must greet the world and all its appearances with suspicion and distrust. It does mean it is wise to trust what you feel and sense what's happening beneath the surface. Not what you're seeing, what you're feeling. If there is something luring you or calling you forward, it's like, be discerning about that also. I feel like there's some here that it could be being called into somebody else's world, somebody else's universe, somebody else's infinite work. And this is your time to say, no, I'm not carrying that work. That's not mine to carry anymore, or something like that. The world is filled with opportunities for you to practice sensing truth behind the mask. You will do this most accurately when you allow your instincts and intuition to inform you without rationalizing the information, so it matches the superficial appearance of things. If intuition or instinct is niggling at you, then it is trying to communicate something. Listen. Take your time to feel for your authentic response. Discernment helps you cut through illusion, manipulation, and deception and get to the heart of the matter at hand. It is the intelligent use of your intuition and instinct that will help you navigate through the multitude of choices available to you every day and choose what best serves your life journey. Yes, there's something here that feels like it could be a distraction to what your heart truly wants, and you have to be very discerning right now, Libra. This is a very important message because this could be somebody coming, this could be somebody or something seriously like universally set in front of you to lure you away from your heart's desires, or possibly, and you could have really wanted this or thought you wanted this, but like now it's like, I don't feel that, or I have to be discerning about this because it's almost like, it almost feels like too good to be true almost. That's what I'm getting. Or like, even like so exciting and adventurous, it's like, there's just this interesting energy, like it could be like, this feels like a couple things, like it feels almost like it could be a trap. There could be something here that's like trying to trap your divine purpose, or trap your, how do I put this, your energy, or your, so you can't work on what you want to work on anymore. You're like committed to this or stuck with this choice you made. Be very mindful about the choices you're making right now, Libra. Take on the challenge. Take on the challenge. But step back and look at the bigger picture and only follow what your heart wants right now. Do not ask for something or step towards something that is not in alignment with your heart, because it might show up. And say you're angry and you ask for something, or you call in something, and it, like they're there. Something's there to distract you, or to be very careful. But I am feeling like some people for this reading do need to take that chance. It's both, you guys. There's some that just absolutely, this is where your heart, this is where listening to your heart and your intuition is most important. Truth is stranger than fiction. Depth of knowledge, having great insight, wisdom beyond intellect. Chance, spin the wheel of fortune, taking action despite uncertainty of outcome. Absence of obvious design. It's very interesting. Like, there's no reason I'm going to do this. I'm just going to do this. It's really, really impulsive. It's that Mars energy. So check where your Mars is at also if you do got a chart, you guys. Depth. Truth lies at the bottom of the well. You're going to have to go deep, deep down into your heart and seek what it is. Be honest with yourself and your heart. Be honest with yourself and your heart. And where are you discerning, or where are you not? Are you discerning against something that you do want? Or are you discerning against everything? It's very interesting. It feels like superly, overly, it says having interest and complexity beyond obvious surface level. This feels multi-layered, like I said. And it could be like, oh, well, all this is happening for a reason. But it's like, you tell yourself that, but like in your heart, it's like, but this isn't what I want. Like, wait, this looks good, or this seems like it could be good for me, maybe for my family, maybe for, but there's just something here to be very discerning about, and with your heart, especially with what you want in your heart. Be discerning with your heart right now. Make choices that look at the big picture and discern whether this is right for your heart or not. That's what I'm feeling. It's going to be, I feel both. I feel like this, there's some that are definitely being almost like, it feels like pulled into something or distracted by something to take them away from their heart's wants and needs, and what they want. And then I feel like some are being called exactly to what they asked for. But now you may be reevaluating. Oh no, did I ask for this? Did I, like, it feels like almost like, almost like something showing up, like a manifestation or something, that maybe it wasn't done with your heart. Or it's showing up to take something to distract you. But it could on the other hand, it could be here to try to, for some, to get you to stop doing the work of somebody else and start a new journey of your own or something like that. You have to really use your heart with this one, Libra. I am feeling that. So that is your guys' reading. I do hope it helps somebody. That was very confusing for me, but I hope whoever it was meant for, it makes sense too. It's a crazy, this was a crazy reading. So as always, thank you guys. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you later.